Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As a side note, when I always talk about flakes, high quality cocaine, you know, ting-a-ling-a-ling, it's usually snow white and it's kind of flaky, you know what I mean? You have to sift it because it's stuck together real good. But it don't have no real numbing effect. It's not like they got the other kind. Down in South America, they call it scum. That cocaine, we used to call it up here pineapple and all that. In other words, it's brownish, some little brownish, reddish colors. It's like brown heroin. Brown heroin is like, okay, like white sugar and brown sugar. White sugar is, brown sugar is just taking one process. You take corn syrup. I mean, you take that, squeeze the water out of the, you know, the corn, the stalk, that's that stalk, and just boil it, really. You boil it, and pretty soon you boil all the liquid out of it, and you scrape all the big pots, you scrape the sugar off the sides. That's where you get sugar. I mean, simple process. You'll have brown sugar. But if you want to purify it, you could take it another step, and it's white sugar. Okay, it's sweeter, but it ain't got no nutrition or nothing in it. But now, brown heroin is the best you can purify brown heroin is said to be 86%. That's good enough, I'm telling you. But you could cut pure brown heroin. Let's say if it's 5% heroin on the street, you can cut it 16 times. Something like that. China white, you can cut it 20 times. If it's 5%, okay, now, the Negro, including myself, I liked pineapple better. You know, we used to call it rock. You know, that not too purified. They call it scum down there, and I'd buy all they had because I know that's what the Negroes like. It was cheaper down there. But when I was up here, and I'd have good flakes, the nigga just hear bells ting-a-ling-a-ling. That's what it's supposed to be about. But it don't hit you, bam, real hard. And it don't freeze a lot. It don't have a lot of numbing effect. So, when you buy cut cocaine from Mexico, they have little granules of procaine in it. When you buy it anywhere, they have little. So when you sift it, you get the granules, and then you have to mix them in there too. Well, the granule, the procaine, or novocaine, or procaine, which the dentists have, which numbs you. Okay, you can take 1 gram of novocaine, you can cut cocaine 1 time, make 1 ounce, 2 ounces, and put 1, or just take cutter, pure cutter. Take 1 gram of novocaine and put it in a whole ounce of cutter. Just, hey man, that's got a good freeze there. So you mix that with real cocaine. Now, I would try to give the Negro the best cocaine. I liked that people would get the best. I mean, I would rather for them to get better product than for me to make more money off of it. Totally different than everybody else. But the Negro, man, that ain't got enough freeze on it. You know, it don't numb you. I said, well, okay, I got my best back there, my special. This is what I do. I got this. So I take that other, I cut it one time, what's the name in there? Do you do what you gave me all first place, man? You always been all right with me. I said, oh, well, I was just keeping that for myself, you know. But, you know, that's gonna cost you $200 extra a pound, because that's my special stuff. Now, I try to give them the pure stuff, and 80% of the niggas would demand that. And I'm trying to give them, they didn't want
they want the inferior product.
They wanted the inferior product. They would no, they didn't want it. They would demand it. Man, see, I know me and you've been home. I said, man, we grew up together. We just almost played in the nursery together. Not quite, but we've been around first, second, third. Man, fourth grade, right? Yeah, we grew up. But man, do you keep that good stuff for yourself? Then you don't look out for the brother. I said, well, I'm gonna look out for you from now on. You don't have to worry. I'm gonna look out for you. That's the same with the truth. A good preacher, preaching to people what Jesus technically said and do good to the people and all that. He got 10 people in the church at least. But if you're up there flamboyant and lying and Reverend Ike and all that, hey man, you're gonna fill up the church. Well, we have the same, look at the send Zayd them in, send Siraj them in, send the flam guys in, and they fill up the place all the time. You come in telling the truth, and no, we ain't got none of that. We don't go that way here. We want flam. We demand. You gotta cut it on there, put at least 1 or 2. We'd rather have 2 cuts on it. We don't want no half and half. That's too good for us. We want a 2 on it at least, where you take 1 and make 3 out of it. We don't want none of that. Yeah.
So when it comes to the truth and the show, they want the show every time.
They want the show every time. It's clear, right? Tell the truth. That's the way it is. Now, for you and I, that's a test. Okay, we want to help the people. Well, why don't we just lie to them a little bit? They want to lie. But we're going to definitely do better than we are now, materially. We're going to have a house full of people. Any lie, it don't make no difference. We could go Salafism. Mixture of Salafism and Sufism, just blend it up. It don't make no difference. Just roll it on out.
Yeah.
Put a little fanfare behind it, you know what I mean? And we off and rolling. The house will fill up, the government will send you more people than you need, everything is ready to roll. This is a struggle. That is well, it's not a struggle for some people, but many good people, they get in the mix and they trying to do good, trying to do dawah, and they see, oh, that's the uphill road. I'll go this way. They'll justify it. We can get to more people. We could save more souls. Right? Yeah. Makes sense. Today, hopefully it'll be a little short, but it probably won't wind up being that short. Today, last week we had a basic message, and this week we're going to have a message to the allies, basically. Message to the allies. And so, these are some of the allies. Just so y'all can get a good look. These are some of the allies. Okay. The reason it's a message to the allies, because last week we had the message to the people of Oakland, mainly. Message to the people of Oakland. We get that message out there. And we're headed out there sooner or later. But before we do any of that, I want to deal with what we call the Shia question. In fact, that's what we'll call this, the Shia question, or the mission of Shiism. We want to talk about the Shia question is because in recent times, well, during Dr. Kaleem Siddiqui's time, that was a great period for Islamic revival, even in the